Rich Rising, my love. So I am here to get you guys a past life narrative. And if this is your first time here, I am Regal Essence. I am Queen TV. I am Queen TV After Dark. I am Life is a Love Goddess. I am Life is a Laid Back Mom. I'm your crystal healer and dealer. I'm your ray of sunshine in the afternoon time. Yes, let's get to it. I'm your ray of sunshine in the afternoon time. I'm your past life princess, and I'm somebody's ABA therapist and pre-K teacher. Hey, booze. Hey, hold on. I got to get my one card to fill. All right, so actually 2 cards fill. So we got Wells, which is number 2, Servitude, Shaman, Archangel Metatron, Career History, and Warrior. Courage and taking challenges. Ooh, okay, I got it. All right, so after a season of losing power or control or being in servitude to something that may not have served your highest good, you are gaining abundance as you step into your career as a healer and take courage. Take on the challenges and the courage, and Archangel Metatron is going to bring you the ancient wisdom and understanding that you need. So let's get to it. So listen, you guys, there is a link in my bio, and it will take you to all my social media sites. So make sure you follow me on all of those. Follow, subscribe. I'm on YouTube. I have 2 other TikTok pages where you can follow my beauty and hair journey, right? And then I have a page where you can follow my fitness journey, my health and fitness journey, all right? And whatever else kind of shenanigans I decide to get into, all right? So I am looking to build a community of like-minded individuals. So if healing, transforming, glowing, and growing is your jam, you're gonna love it here. So let's get into it. We're gonna talk about the Shaman card, okay? So a little bit. So we noticed some wealth and abundance coming because we have been getting that all week. And then remember, we said with career and history, it means that you had a similar career to what you're doing now. You also had that similar career in a past life, okay? And then warriors, a lot of us went through a lot of challenging times in a past life that require a lot of courage. So you're going to need to pull on that courage now as you step into doing something different, right? But Archangel Metatron, he's bringing you the wisdom, okay? So we got Archangel Metatron number 3. So the angels are with you, okay? And then servitude. So we always want to remember with self-love, we're putting ourselves first. So that is how we are reversing the karma. So we may need to make different choices so that we can have a reverse of fortune. So maybe there was a time where we didn't have all that we needed, and in this lifetime we come to experience having everything that we need, wealth and abundance, okay? We may have been in a toxic relationship, right, where we may have lost some levels of power or levels of ourselves, but in this lifetime we are here to balance that out, right? Choose ourselves, right? Put ourselves first. So let's get into Shaman. So it is the number 12. So I don't know if y'all have been seeing the number 12, which also breaks down to a number 3. So the Shaman card brings healing energy. This card indicates past life pursuits and healing. There have been many modalities of healing through the ages. Most indigenous people had medicine men and women who were in charge of the ceremonies that brought health to individuals and to their groups. People have worked with herbs and other natural remedies through the ages. Even astrology was at one time an important part of a healer's approach. And it's interesting because I've known all of these things to be true. I've just been going through my healing journey, allowing myself since 2020. So for the last 5 years, just allowing myself to be more open to information, not being afraid, because a lot of times when you are in an organized religion, there is a lot of fear, right? And fear robs you of your empowerment. So if you have fear around learning things, going a little deeper, doing a little bit more study, and the thing is this, you guys, You can open yourself up. The safe way to do it is you can open yourself up to information and understanding that I don't have to take this as my truth. This does not have to be my truth, but it's okay that I am exploring this information. That doesn't make it my truth, right? Also, another very powerful mindset is duality. Duality is being able to hold two opposing at the same time. So, for example, they hurt me, but I forgive them because because at the end of the day, I believe that there was a reason why it is that they did what they did, right? So I'm holding the truth that I did not like it, and it did hurt, and it did affect me. But I'm also holding the truth that whatever decisions that you made the decision for whatever you felt was the best thing to do for you, right? Just like I'm going to make the best decision for me. So that is an example of being able to hold two truths. Okay, it's deep, y'all. It takes a lot of growth, but as we grow, we want to get to the point that we're allowing things to go. We're letting things go. We're letting people go. We're letting situations go. All of that stuff. And sometimes it requires you to be able to see both sides of the spectrum, right? But always choose yourself first. All right. So if you find yourself being called to any of these modalities, any healing modalities, Reiki, getting into herbs, eating the right way, all of those things are stepping into our healer journey, right? When you become more focused on optimal health over physical beauty, you're stepping into your healer's path, all right? So your soul remembers those experiences and is excited to relive them in some way. Even if you don't choose healing as a profession, you may feel gratified in personally pursuing one of the many practices available today. And like I said, everybody is not here to talk publicly about what it is that they do to heal in private. But I do know people that I come into contact with, and healers look different. Like I was saying yesterday, everybody's aesthetic is different. Some healers look different. I'm in a group now. I think I'm the only one who's like a spiritual reader or something of that nature, but they're all healers. They're all healers within their own right. I've heard different things that allow me to know when people are on a healing path, when they really love each other, when they're really choosing each other, right? But that may not be what they put out on the forefront. So that's what that talks about here. Even if you don't choose it as a profession, so you'll feel gratified. Pursuing one of the many practices available today, such as Reiki, energy healing, energy medicine, essential oils, nutrition, neuropathy, and many more for your own personal use. So like I said, everything is not to be put on a display. It's a lot of things that I do. I can create content for it, but I realize it's a time and a place. But it really does highlight a lot of these things that I use to heal in my own private practice. This card is also heralding a time of personal healing and cleansing your way. Whether through alternative or mainstream medicine, resolving a physical problem is likely at this time. In fact, this card reveals greater health and balance in many areas of your life. You have the power to heal right now, and you have experiences of lifetimes to guide you to the optimal health and happiness you desire. Get into it. And that is what I always pray for. If you realize if you have optimal health, like if you have health all the way down to your bones, right? You're going to gain beauty. You're going to gain long life. And with having long life, you get to live out your dreams. You get to live as long as you want to, right? When you take care of this physical avatar, you are blessing yourself, okay? So I want y'all to get excited about your healing journey. If you're just now starting on your healing journey, that's fine. It's just one day at a time, incorporating different things, right? So, let's get into the karmic sieve, all right? Now, it's time to awaken to the healing within, the healer within. Not only do you have the memories of past life creative powers, get into it, you also have the light and vibrant flow of divine consciousness moving through you. So like we said yesterday, we have to remember our souls are eternal. So you have divine consciousness flowing through you. Do you want to be an open portal to receive that information, or do you want to be closed-minded, okay? So if you're willing to be an open portal, you're always going to be getting information. You're always going to be getting downloads, and you will always get direction on what path to take in your life. including what you should eat and how you should heal and the best ways to take care of your body. Okay? First, focus on healing yourself. Become more conscious of any imbalance in your thoughts or behaviors. Choose foods and movements and activities that honor you. And as you weave those self-loving choices into your life, explore the healing modalities that call to your heart. Boom. Even the simplest techniques can make a wonderful difference. It can open your history and bathe you in the light of eternal healing. Okay. So healing starts within and then it flows on the outside. So some people have a natural glow. They have a natural glow up. Why? Because they healing, y'all. Okay. Let's get into this affirmation and then I'm out of here. This is what I want you to affirm. I'm healed by the love and light of divine consciousness. I can bring that healing energy to others in my life. So listen, we're going to stop limiting God. We're just going to stop putting God in a box. And we're going to live our life as if we have divine consciousness always flowing through us, giving us the direction that we need. Okay? We're going to eat healthier. Like, with this being the case, right? With the fact that we all have let's think of it like this. With the fact that we all have an inner healer within. So we just need to make different choices. We don't have to die of diabetes and cancer and all of these health issues if we just take the time to focus on our health. But we want to focus on what feels good, gratification in the moment, right? We don't want to change our mindsets, and that's how we keep on eating things that are killing us. I never could understand how certain, like in the Black community, people get diagnosed with diabetes. They still eat the same way. They don't change. But now I understand that you literally need to, like the Bible says, right? You need to be renewed by the renewing of, you need to be transformed by the renewing of your mind. You have to think different. You have to look at things differently, and then you can move on and do different things and make different choices in your life. If you consider the fact that, like, this is one vessel that I have and I actually can live as long as I want to, if I take care of myself, versus living to die and go to heaven and get some pseudo reward that you actually already have, right? We would make better decisions. We would be like, oh, well, I'm going to eat this chicken because I'm going to die anyway. Fuck that. Matter of fact, y'all, I'm like, oh, I will do content on this. So, I think I found a vegan fried chicken that might just smack. All right. But anyway, I love y'all. I'm about to get out of here. Do me a favor. Comment below if this video resonates with you. Share this video with a friend. Save it for whatever you need. A little pick me up. And remember, I love you.